So today we're going to be talking about developing a consistent trading routine. Listen, I think like with being successful in anything, like having a disciplined procedure that you follow massively increases your odds of success. Like I don't care if you're an athlete, a businessman, a salesman, or a trader, or a student. I mean, like I read a lot of books, and like if you read a lot of books and you follow very successful people, it's been shown that by, checking those boxes, going through that routine, doing the same thing in and out every day, may sound boring, but it really is truly one of the keys to success. So what I'm going to do is, for the sake of this video, is kind of walk you through my daily routine and understand I'm in Eastern time zone, which obviously the stock market's in Eastern time zone. So if you're outside of, say, Eastern, Central, or Mountain time, and you can always adapt. Like what I would like you to do is, if you're, say, in Europe or you're in Hawaii, and, focus on kind of the things that I'm doing every day and adapt those to your schedule. Now, that being said, if you're in Eastern or Central time, my opinion would be follow it exactly, because basically this routine is key to the stock market. So again, I'm just going to walk you through my day, and I think a lot of these things are going to be really focused on energy, focus, discipline, etc. Remember, trading rewards the disciplined. If you don't want to be disciplined, I'm sorry. Like one of the biggest things that separates the winners from the losers is people that force themselves to follow a plan, and the people that lose are the ones that just do random, impulsive stuff. Like there's one golden rule in the stock market: is good decision making. Disciplined decision making is rewarded, and randomness and impulsiveness and chasing and FOMO are punished. Like the market hates that, and it will punish you for that. So right off the bat, I get up at 4:45 Eastern every day, inspired by Jocko Willink. If you're unfamiliar with Jocko, actually, whether you're looking to improve your trading or your business or really your life, check out Jocko's podcast and also his books. Extreme Ownership was his first one. Absolutely love that. He's got a bunch of great kids books as well. But Jocko's known as the most disciplined man on the planet. Navy SEAL commander, successful entrepreneur, many-time author, black belt in jiu-jitsu, and he gets up at 4:45, so I try and be like my boy Jocko. Now, one of the reasons I do that is so that I can always make sure to get in a workout every single trading day, and then I do Saturdays typically, and then take Sundays off. Now, keep in mind, kind of a meathead, etc., but I am a fervent believer in doing, to help your trading, help your productivity, help your mood, okay? Do something physical in the morning. Now listen, if you're older or you got a bum knee, I'm not saying you got to get up and do deadlifts and squats, okay? But if you do have some limiting factors, go for a walk, okay? Get on the bike, do the recumbent, like do something at the very beginning of your day to get the blood pumping, to get the endorphins going, and really to accomplish that first goal of the day. They say eat the biggest frog first, okay? And I know a lot of you are probably skeptical. Oh, what's going for a walk gonna do? But I'm telling you, it'll wake you up, it'll get you feeling good about yourself, and you'll start the day with a really good decision. Like nobody regrets a workout, okay? We all procrastinate, screw around, check social media. But once you get done, no one regrets it. You always feel better. You're always like, I got it done, let's go. So my personal trainer gets to my house every morning, 5:30 Eastern. I put in that workout from 5:30 to 6:30 Eastern. Then, obviously get cleaned up, get a healthy breakfast. And these are things that I know a lot of you are probably like, how's that gonna make me money? Listen, you need sustained energy through the day. Like get something real food, eggs, oatmeal, okay? Something that's real, not something that's sugary, because what's gonna happen, you eat a bunch of donuts at 8 a.m. As soon as that bell rings at 9:30 a.m., you're probably gonna be sleeping on your desk, okay? And here's the deal with trading. The reason I say like whole foods, nutrient dense, is there's a lot of days, a lot more days than I care to, like you're trapped at that desk. Like you cannot leave because you've got open positions. It's not like it's, when the noon whistle rings, you just close your positions. You might have some great winners that you want to keep going. So keep that in mind. You might miss lunch a lot. I've missed a lot of lunches. So eat something that's whole, that's going to power you through the day. So we're done with that. Now it's about 7:30. We got cleaned up. We got ready for the day. We did some busy work, maybe answered some emails, cleared that away. To me, now I know NASDAQs and NYSEs, they open up at 4 a.m. I actually tell people, you don't, unless you have overnight positions, you don't need to be watching the market from 4 a.m. to 7:30 a.m. There's a lot of just random, low volume, illiquid stocks. Now, I know a lot of people, they want to be diligent. They get up early and they sit there and they stare at that screen from 4, 5, 6 a.m. Now, trades will present themselves. There are high volume pre-market runners every now and then. But by and large, the sustained moves, the best moves, don't happen until the market starts to open. So I just think, other than having an overnight position, if you're in something, especially a volatile stocks, well, guess what? You better be watching it at 4, 5, 6 a.m. But 99% of the days, you don't need to be running your scans or looking at the news prior to 7:30. So sleep in. Well, get your workout in. So at 7:30, I start running a bunch of scans, my pre-market gapper scan, and then that's really where I start putting Oracle to work. Oracle's our day trading algorithm that analyzes all of the market data and prepares us for the day. And then breaking news comes online. Breaking news is also another component of the Daily Income Trader System. I'll talk about that shortly, but the Daily Income Trader System is a mentorship program that I run, live chat rooms, the Oracle scanner, multiple custom scans. Breaking news is included. So everything I'm talking about this video is included in the Daily Income Trader System. I'll talk about that in a second. But breaking news is 2 25-year veterans that have access to literally every data source. So what they do is they take down all of the noise into actionable information. So at 7:30, I'm running my scans and I'm watching breaking news and I'm taking notes. Okay? This is the market prep. This is getting ready for the market day. Now, most traders, I don't recommend trading before 8:30. You've got that hour of prep to get ready. Once we get into 8:30, you'll notice that's when all of the brokers come online. There's a lot of discount brokers, etc., that don't let you trade before 8 a.m. By 8:30, the brokers are all open. Most people are at their desks. Most of the news is out for the day. You will occasionally see a 9 a.m. press release, but most of the time, by 8:30, all the news for the morning is out. You can write your trade plans and get ready. Speaking of writing trade plans, at 8:30 Eastern, I go live with members of that Daily Income Trader System in a program that's called Pre-Market Prep. I go live, we game plan for the number one stock from all the scans, well, usually number one, number two. We literally chart them out together. We write a trade plan, entries, exits, stop losses, and goals. So you've got that trade plan at basically 8:45 as we're wrapping up the webinar. So we've done all of our prep, we wrote our trade plans, and we're ready to go. So then basically from 8:45 to 9:30 is when I would tell people to trade pre-market. I beg people not to trade any earlier than that. Now, if you're new, I would tell you not to trade pre-market at all. But I know a lot of people like it because big moves, and as long as you got some experience, as long as you can stick to a trade plan and stick to a stop, fire away. So that's that window. Now, new or intermediate, I would beg you to avoid the market open, okay? Basically, that couple minutes before and couple minutes after the market open is where the randomness comes in. And a lot of people ask, why? See, the problem is so many newbie traders, and hopefully not you, but so many newbie, uninformed traders have market orders, okay? Please never use a market order. But what happens is right at the market open, all of these market orders that newbies put in, they just create these wacky moves. Stock pops, it drops, it pops, it drops. It's just all over the place because of all these market orders that are sitting there at the market open. Use limit orders, please, please, please. So once all that noise is done, that's the best time for new traders to trade, that 9:45 window. We do a bunch of videos on the dip and rip. I just did a recent video on the dip and rip. Check that out. Number one morning pattern into that 9:45 window. So as a new trader, You trade from about 9:45 to about 11:30 a.m. You're going to see things slow down for the lunch lull. That's when I tell you, focus on your busy work, focus on your job. Like many of you know, maybe you're subscribed to some of my research letters, videos like this. Like the busy work that I have to do every day for StocksToTrade outside of my trading, I do that basically that 11 to about 1:30 window. So I record these videos, I do the research reports, I recap, I answer emails, etc. I would suggest doing the same. Like take that lull during the middle of the day. There's trades during that time, but they're not as big of movers and they're lower probability. I'm guessing all of you have a day job, all of you have stuff you gotta do. Do that during the middle of the day. Then at 1:30, come on back and let's focus on those afternoon VWAP holds. I also did a recent video breaking down the VWAP hold in detail. There's a recent video and there's probably 50 other videos. Check those out. That's that #1 afternoon setup for new traders that we look to trade into the 2 p.m. window as a day trade. Then as we segue into 3:30, we're going to be talking about swing trading. Swing trading is looking for overnight opportunities in quote unquote real stocks with explosive potential. So I've got another scan as well as a whole nother strategy that we use into that market close to trade those overnight plays, which is pattern day trader friendly, which is part-time day trader friendly, and offers crazy risk to reward because we're talking more like high quality stocks because we look to hold them overnight and swing trade those. Then once the 4 p.m. bell rings, you've done your dip and rips in the morning, you've done your VWAP holds in the afternoon, maybe you got an overnight swing, that's when you review your data. Please, 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 please take down your notes through the day, summarize it into a spreadsheet, track your data, get insane about tracking your data. If there's one thing you'll notice is that very consistently profitable traders over time, they all review their day. I know you'll say, oh, I'll remember, come Wednesday, I'll remember what I did on Monday. No, you won't. If you don't write it down, if you don't journal it, if you don't put it in your sheet, you're going to be like, oh, what was Monday? What was going on? And that you don't get any value from that. Like you'll hear me say, and all of these mentors say, study, 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 track, track, track. If you don't record your data, when it comes a day later or the weekend, you've got nothing to review and nothing to track. Track it, review it, and at 5 o'clock, you're done, baby. That's the beauty of trading. I almost do nothing other than maybe answer an email. The beauty of trading, I do nothing trading related past like 4:35. It's just turn it off, man. That's the beauty of trading. It's not like you got your boss yelling at you. I had a business for years. Like when I owned a business, I could never turn it off. I had a 24/7 job. Don't turn trading into a 24/7 job. Review your data, fill out your spreadsheets, and you're done, baby. And then repeat it all again, 4:45 a.m. the next day. All right, everyone, all of these things I talked about, breaking news, scans, Oracle, daily live webinars, like everything I talked about in this webinar or in this video, you can recap in a free webinar multiple times a day that shows you exactly what the daily income trader system is. We'll show you breaking news. We'll show you the chart patterns. We'll show you the scans. We'll show you how to use order types. Like we show you everything. It's a 100% free webinar, multiple times a day, 7 days a week, including nights and weekends. Click that link. It's free. You're not committing to anything. Show up, learn a bunch, check out the daily income trader system.